Hello and welcome. My name is Wayne, and what I'd like to do today is to welcome you to part four of the video series on Zmartbit. And what is Zmartbit, you may ask? For the last few weeks, we have been reviewing this particular software, and it's a software that allows you to put crypto in your wallet, and this is in real time. One of the best types of software that I've seen for quite a long time. And I believe over the next 12 to 24 months that this is going to be very, very important to quite a lot of people moving forward. Now, first of all, before we begin, I'd just like to mention that you might want to save this particular website, which is a team site that we created for you. Okay, so it's https smartsoftware.now .site/home, and it's https://zmartsoftware.now.site/home. Now, once you get here from on your cell phone, you may want to just go right to the top of the corner right here with these little three icons and just click on it and save it to your home screen for your cell phone, because we're going to be using the cell phone quite a lot in order to maximize the use of it, because we have this device in our hands 24/7. This would allow us to access all the information in real time. So right here, we'll have different types of videos as we go along. We also have on this particular site the login, so you can log in to your back office directly with your cell phone or from your cell phone once you bookmark it and you add it to the home screen of your cell phone. We will also have right here a button, so whenever the company has a webinar, you'll be able to just come to the same page, click on here, and join the company webinar. Of course, our live webinars, whenever we have them, will be posted here as well. It makes it very easy for you to log in and get the information that you need so you can take your business to the next level. So today I'm just going to spend just a few minutes just going over some of the back office additions, and they are indeed very brilliant additions so far. So as we move forward with this company, we can see that they're quite progressive. Now, before we begin, I'd like to just touch very briefly on the type of crypto that we're talking about acquiring, and we're specifically talking about Bitcoin. And as of today, which is January the 8th, 2020, beginning of this new decade, we see that Bitcoin price has appreciated from where it was just a couple of weeks ago. Okay, and if we look at the chart right here at the bottom, we see that from where it was all the way back in 2014, if you guys have been monitoring this from that, then we see that the price sort of steadily increased. Okay, if we just take the mouse and just drag across it up until 2018, towards the end of 2018, beginning of 2019, the price just skyrocketed to almost $20,000 back in 2018, beginning of 2019. So as you can see, the price is retraced and went up and back down again, and this is where it is currently. So it is my opinion and my belief, and many others, that this price over the next 12 to 24 months is going to continue to increase, perhaps even much further than where it's been before, especially taking into consideration that in April of 2020, that the Bitcoin halving is going to occur. So there is quite a lot of interest and anticipation around these upcoming events. So it makes sense that you would have some kind of mechanism that would assist you to acquire as much Bitcoin in your wallet as possible. So what I'm going to do for the next few minutes is just quickly log into the back office so I could kind of give you a little bit of a tour of exactly how that system works. So as you can see, this is a live back office. Happens to be one of my accounts. So it shows you here so far over the last few weeks that we have been really experimenting with this, the total deposits that were made as of this date. Now, it is important to understand that these funds is simply a record of what was paid to you directly into your wallet. And that's one of the things we love about this particular piece of software. These funds are not sitting in some company's account where we're waiting to be paid, whether by the week or by the month or whatever. This is direct, it's instant, and it's in real time. And as you can see here, it shows that from the first couple of payments that came in, I was able to recover my initial amount of money that I put out for the software. In this case, that's $250, right? It cost a total of $260 and BTC to join. So that was obviously recovered. And this will show the profits. Now, the difference between these two, like 125 and 112, what the company does after the first two initial payments that you receive in terms of commission, it saves the difference between here in your savings balance. Okay, so you would see it showing up in your savings. And this is to help you to upgrade to the next level. In this case, this is green. All right, so it moved from white to green. And I'm just going to show you here on this chart exactly what that means. Okay, so when you first start out, you'll start out with a blanco or a white. And then as you earn a commission, you're able to advance to the next level. Now, as you've seen from previous videos, we're mostly concentrate on the first and second tier or levels or whatever you would like to call them. So from your people that purchase the software licenses, this line expands and then they sell to their people, you're able to make a 50% commission. So as you move from blank to white, there's a reoccurring commission because as they purchase again, in this case, say 250, you're able to make 50% of that. So from there, they're going to move to the next level as they move forward, which is yellow, amarillo. And as you can see, that at that stage advancement is $500. So half of that would be 250, right? So again, from the 4 or the 16 or whatever you have on there in terms of numbers, is you're going to earn a 50% commission from there. So from there, you're going to move forward to orange, which is naranja in this case. Again, that's the $1,000 payment. So you would earn half of that, which is $500. And then when you move to blue, it's a $2,000 payment, which means you're going to earn 50% of that, which again is $1,000. Of course, when they move to the next level, which is 4,000, you're earning half of that commission. And as they move to bronze, plata, oro, and platina, which is the highest level, of course, you'll earn half of these payments, which in this case is 4,000, 4,000, etc. Now, obviously, this requires work. This is not a guarantee of commissions. Obviously, commissions is based on sales. So once you do the work, which is exposing this opportunity to the people that you know, perhaps online, in person, by whatever means you've sent either a video or you've invited them to a webinar, that they can look at this program and they're able to earn real-time commissions as they work with this opportunity. So I'm just going to show you a little bit in the back office how that works. So on the top level, you will see, of course, there's independent deposits, the savings we talked about just now, shows you the transactions and your connections. Your connections are the people that has purchased that software license from you, and you would look at it under this tab, which is a view network, as in this case. So as you can see here, it shows you that I have 3 connections in this particular example. So here is where we have 2 of the 4 connections. It shows the connections here. Okay, so that means 2 of 4 of the licenses are sold in this case. And in this case, one is sold in this particular case. And it also shows you your organization as it builds downline, so to speak. Okay, so you can look at these first 2 rows, which is the ones that you're really concentrating on, where this has 1 connection, this happens to have none at the moment. So then you may look at this and says, okay, well, how do I really take this to the next level? What do I have to do in order to make this work? Well, basically very simple. By exposing it to everyone that you know and by marketing it online, you are able to earn a commission. But so let's look at how that can possibly work for you. Okay, so let's say, for example, All right, let's just make this a little bit smaller here for a second. Let's say, for example, you would like to earn at least $100 or so per day. Okay, so let's do some little quick math here. Let me just resize this for just one moment. It doesn't seem to want to incorporate. All right, so let's say that you earned 125 per day, that was your goal. So 125 times, let's say 7 days a week, we come up with 875. Now, suppose you say, okay, Wayne, well, you know what, 875 working one, suppose I don't get quite one sale per day. Suppose I only got one sale times 5 days as an example. So 125 times 5, and we end up with $625 per week, which is pretty good because that would basically replace most people's income. If you really seriously think about it. And what would you have to do that? That's basically one sale for 5 days a week, and you basically take the weekend off. Okay, so if you did that, what would that look like over the course of 1 month? So that's 625, let's say, multiplied by 4. That gives you an additional $2,500 a month. And that is very conservative, guys. If you really were to work this program simply by exposing it, by attending the webinars, by having anyone that you know attend these webinars or perhaps watch these videos, you're earning this income in real time. And just by being consistent and developing a habit moving forward, this is extremely doable, okay? Very, very doable for anyone who is serious about this particular opportunity. Now, you can always buy more license. So after you've gone 3 or 4, you may be asking, well, where do I get the license? They're right in your back office. You can buy more license. That means anyone else that comes to your website and click on that link, they are able to purchase directly from your website. And of course, you're getting paid in real time. So you can buy as many licenses as you want and then just resell them. Now, what do you get apart from the license and this beautiful system? Well, you get an education, and the education will come in many languages. Currently, we have English and Spanish, and this is education on Bitcoin. Okay, so we call it a crypto university, and it tells you, for example, how to use Bitcoin. Okay, it covers many modules on what we call our Bitcoin University, how a Bitcoin is created, etc. And these are very common questions that the majority of people will answer or ask, actually, right? When when they're first introduced to Bitcoin, they want to know what it's all about, how does it work, etc. So as you can see, there are many, many modules, and of course, there will be more as time progresses. So the idea, guys, is to give people an education of what this is all about, right? In terms of what Bitcoin is all about, where it's heading, how to profit from it moving forward. So it's all right here. So definitely get back to the person that invited you to this webinar and ask them to send you their link to join, and simply just click on that link and join our Zmartbit revolution. This is Wayne Dennie signing off for today. I hope this was beneficial to you, and definitely take maximum advantage of this over the next 12 to 24 months, especially in the first 90 days of starting this up. You want to expose this to as many people as possible, giving them the opportunity to put as many crypto in their wallet as possible. So again, this is Wayne signing off, saying have a great day.